Well, hey everybody, it's Tom here. Welcome back to my shop. I appreciate you visiting. I figured it's time to put another mail call together. But before we get into it, I just want to say a big thank you to all you guys. My little channel crossed over 3,000 subscribers last week. As we're filming this is like the end of July. So huge thanks to you guys. I really appreciate it. If you're watching and you're not a subscriber, I'd appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. So in this mail call, I've got some channel stickers that have come in. I've made some purchases to share with you guys. Also a couple things to show you and a couple of shop updates. And we'll talk about my shoulders. That's plural. So yeah. So let me grab the camera and we'll head over to the sticker board. Alrighty guys, so had about, let's see, 1, 2, 3 stickers come in since the last mail call. So we had Dan over there, the House of Broken Dobbs things, and Jim from Jim's Workshop, and also Bear and his wife down there in Texas, BRS, Bear's Rod Shop. So if you guys can go out and check their channels, hit them a subscribe, I know they'd appreciate it. Old Dan, he's working on a Lewis Shaper, trying to get it right. Not sure what Jim's currently working on. And, you know, keep Bear's wife in your thoughts and prayers. She's going through a tough time. She's got cancer, so Bear hasn't been able to work on a lot of projects, but I know he's trying to get the Cobalt Shaper finished up, and he's trying to finish up the Delta saw and a couple other things. So like I said, go visit their channels and give them a sub. I know they'd all appreciate it. So as you're watching this, the day before I had shoulder replacement surgery on my right shoulder. Left shoulder is doing great. My right shoulder was in the same sad state as my left one. So figured let's go ahead and get this done in the same year. So one, insurance will take care of it, and two, we can just, you know, go through the same recovery and rehab and be done with it. And hopefully the start of 2023 will be, you know, off to a running start, have a good shoulder, I can start working out again, and I can spend more time in the shop. So that's what's going to be going on for the next 3 weeks. It's just going to be my rehab. As the truck goes by, sorry about that. I do have plenty of videos in the can, so hopefully I can continue to post on Wednesday at my regular time, about you know, mid-morning, so we won't have a lapse. If we do, then, you know, I apologize, but hopefully, you know, we won't. So I just wanted to give you guys that update, and, you know, I appreciate you guys' well wishes. You know, I know what I went through for this one, so I'm, you know, already at ease at how this recovery is going to go. This went really well, so I'm you know, assuming that this one's going to go really well also. So fingers crossed. So I got a couple things to show you. If you remember in the last mail call, Aaron was kind enough to send me this handle for a Kurt vise. I just had to finish it, so I have. So just bored it out and pressed in a couple 3/4 sockets, and then also made me a handle. So now she is ready to go. So thanks again, Aaron. I appreciate that. And also, I'm assuming you guys watch Cam at the Battler Workshop over there in Australia. Well, Cam reached 5,000 subscribers recently, and he had a giveaway where he gave away 5 of these lathe push tools, and I was lucky enough to win one. So really nice. Hopefully the camera's picking it up. Thank you, Cam. I appreciate that. Well, let me give you a electrical update. So we now have power. Got the 30 horse rotary phase converter hooked up. You saw previously we did have the panel in. Just got one big breaker in there now. So pleased to finally have that done, but man, is expensive, because that's number 6 that we ran all the way up. You know, it's probably going to wash out with the light. And then down over to the lathe. and that sucker's is like $7 a foot. So yeah, that wasn't cheap. And so we got the lathe powered up, so that is awesome. Bad news is I got an issue back here with the drive pulley. I'm working on that. That's going to be like a three-part video of the repair. So stay tuned for that. But let me show you. Look at that monster. So that baby there, and then come over here to the receptacle. This baby right here. Are you sitting down? That was $334. Yeah, I wanted the twist locks, but can't even get them in 60 amp. So, ouch. You know, I really was debating back and forth whether to hardwire it and save that kind of money, but this gives me the flexibility, you know, to be able to get behind here, especially with a gantry crane or something. So that's why I wanted to be able to disconnect it. But you know, good gosh, man, the electrical stuff is just nuts, you know. So to wire this baby up cost me, well, you know, with the rotary phase converter, it cost me about twice as much as the price of the lathe, you know. God almighty, but still way cheaper than three-phase power. So happy to have this up and running. Just working through the bugs. As you saw in the previous video, you know, we did the maintenance on this. So we're good there. And I did pull the old chuck off. I got the gator chuck on that you saw. And the run out is like 1.5 thou, I think I got it down to, which is totally within spec. So pleased with that. It's a good quality chuck. So hopefully in future videos you'll see this big bad girl running. Well, me and my wife went antiquing a weekend ago, and if you remember, I picked up this box a year ago at a flea market. I think it was the Memorial Day Flea Market 2022, and I ran across this one. I thought that was cool, so I grabbed it. It was real cheap, so kind of go with the theme of this one. And wouldn't you know it, here comes the summer storm. It's starting to rain, so if you hear the rain on the roof, that's what it is. Our usual afternoon storm that rolls through, rains hard for about 10 minutes and goes away. But anyways, even has one light bulb in it. So pretty cool tin. Doing a little research. So apparently General Electric named their incandescent bulbs Mazda auto lamps. They got the patent in 1909 and they continued to 1945. This is probably mid-years, probably late 30s, early 40s, because I've seen some that are like up to 45 and the design is different. So pretty cool. We'll add that to the shelf in the workshop office. In another booth, I picked up with this one-shot pump greaser. I guess that's what you call it. So you'd stick it over your Zert fit in there and, you know, give it a squirt of grease. It was real cheap. I don't have one. It's pretty cool. So neat little find, I think. It's got, you guys aren't going to be able to read it, but let's see. Vernhem. Looks like the manufacturer. But cool little item. So I've had to go handheld to get this in the shot. But I picked up this decimal equivalent chart. It's a Standard Tool Company. Not too bad for the condition it is in. Obviously these are meant to be used in the shops, not, you know, taken care of and then later sold on eBay or antique road shows. But you know, we can hang this one up on the wall. Go with the rest of them. I had to pay a little more than I wanted to, but You know, they're going for around 50 bucks or so on eBay, but then when you throw in another $20 to ship them, you know, it came out to about the price of this one was, so not too bad, but kind of glad to grab it. The last couple items here, got this one off eBay. I think I ended up paying like $20 or something for it. You know, this is a 1 5/8 6-fluter Cobalt made in the USA. I mean, check out this beast. So it's kind of one of those deals, you don't need it, but if you needed it for a job, there wouldn't be any for sale and you have to buy it new, and it would be what, several $100s, right? So that's why I just kind of, you know, surf eBay and look for deals like these and pick them up when I can, because I know they'll pay off later, because everybody was just sleeping or didn't want it. But I mean, goodness gracious, I mean, this thing will just, you know, chew some metal, and it's cobalt too, so can't beat that. And I grabbed this 5 Morse taper. This is a Jacobs 18N Super Chuck in really nice shape. This will go on, you know, for the jet lathe. Got it off one of the machinists for him. But yeah, she's a big one. So glad to have this. I think I got it for 80 bucks. So can't beat that with a stick. And let's see, that's all it for the purchases. Projects, I'll throw a couple pictures in here where I made a drink stand for my wife. I've made a few of them for friends and myself. I made an older video, like 2018 I think, I show making these, so I'll put a link also, just in case you're interested. I just make them out of scrap, but they come up pretty cool. I just use like a brake rotor for a base, and then you know, a piece of pipe or a pole, whatever you got laying around, and for the column, and then I use a horseshoe, you know, to give it you know, an area so it won't fall off on. So I'll pop a couple pictures in that right now. So I hope you like that. You know, if you got some scrap around, it makes for a good drink stand out on your, you know, back porch or wherever. When you're grilling, you can just set your beer or your cold beverage down when you need to flip your burger or steak. Let's see, upcoming stuff. Emma put out a video challenging everybody. It's going to be Rough Cut 2022. So I'm not sure if I can get something together in time. It just depends on how my shoulder heals up, because everybody's supposed to release their video of making their tool or fixture or whatever they're going to do October 1st. So be on the lookout for that. And that's a collaboration for us all, small channels, to put a video together so we get more exposure. So not only check out you know, Emma, but check out everybody that's going to put one out. I know there's a lot of small channels that you might not know about, and when you watch something like that, then you can subscribe to them and support them. They appreciate it. And of course, if I can get one out, I'll you know, hopefully get some new subscribers also. Well, alrighty, I think that's going to be a wrap. Hope you enjoyed it. You know, a few purchases, new stickers, and you know, a little update on what's been going on in the shop, and hopefully future videos for you guys. So, you know, I appreciate the thoughts and prayers. You know, my shoulder should be healing up just fine when you're watching this. So, until next time, take care. We'll see you. Bye.